श्री पाठक जयराज जी पाठक, श्री पार्वती गुंदेचा, my friend Mr. K. Satyamurthy, welcome to 26th award function. But this 26th award function is all because of you. If industry is not there, then accommodation times nowhere. It is the industry and industry's function. Now, let us go for the subject. Mr. Lalit Kumar Jain. Infrastructure, but more than infrastructure, we need affordable housing, sir. Of course, infrastructure is very much needed, and the guru of flyovers, Mr. R. Sinha, he created all these beautiful flyovers all over Bombay in record time. I hope that the way you have created these flyovers, sir, you would have created the affordable housing. The affordable housing, of course, it is not the subject, but then affordable can only be rental housing. It cannot be 10 lakh is affordable, or 20 lakh is affordable, or 30 lakh is affordable. Sir, it is only rental housing. MMRD is doing something, but then they are doing half-heartedly. There is a body and make it possible. But supposing you create a world-class infrastructure, but there is nowhere to live, what's the use of it? Infrastructure, yes, I mean, we definitely need. In the 11th five-year plan, the infrastructure defined as road, air, water, transport, power transmission and distribution, telecommunication, water supply, irrigation and storage will need to increase from 4.6% to 8% of GDP. This needs heavy investment which the public sector organizations are not having. And a new trend resulted due to this inadequacy of public sector. The promotion of public-private partnership in infrastructure development has been successful to a great extent. Roads, metro rail and airports. India's fast-growing economy requires equally fast development of infrastructure projects. The sustainable level of economic growth in getting global attention. The Infrastructure Development Finance Corporation is competing with the foreign funds to bring foreign investment into Indian infrastructure. The stupendous amount needed for infrastructure development can be further augmented as suggested by Mr. Maltek Singh Ahluwalia, Vice Chairman of Planning Commission, that we can utilize a fraction of our huge foreign reserve fund. I repeat, colossal amount needed for the infrastructure development. It was suggested by Dr. Montek Ahluwalia that a fraction of our foreign reserve fund can be utilized for our infrastructure needs. We need to utilize a very small fraction of these foreign currency reserves to create world-class infrastructure without borrowing from World Bank, IMF or any other body. Singapore has done the same thing. Now, so much for the infrastructure that we are in Nehru Center. You just go outside the Nehru Center. And Chopalpatti is there, where there is probably no water. And water is basic need. For water, you need to lay pipelines and whatnot. For electricity, fortunately in Bombay there is no dearth of electricity. Electricity is there, but then infrastructure is forward. This industry, 85% of the houses are constructed by the private developers and 15% is MADA, CIDCO and others. Now, when the private developers can construct 5% of the houses, can they not share some money for the infrastructure? Or can industry not create a corpus for the infrastructure? Of course, industry, it is the government's duty to give us infrastructure. But if the industry comes forward and they say that yes, we are ready to share with you the infrastructure, yes, we are ready, we are determined to have the infrastructure, then there is no question that infrastructure it's not the question of Bombay alone. It's the question of every metro city, it's the question of every city, all over India, or even in rural areas, whether there are no roads, there are no power grids. So, we had to think rationally, we had to think about the infrastructure. Formerly we were only thinking development. Now development means the creating the, development means creating more houses. But Baba, more housing, without infrastructure, what good goes to houses? That will do. So, sorry. Mr. Jhande. And government has to come. Our own money is there, we can bring from foreign currency reserve, and only fraction of it, not the whole. And you can definitely create the infrastructure, only a will is required. That yes, we will create infrastructure, and the government should have a special department, special officers to create infrastructure. Sir,